So I'm here live at EMO 2023. Have I got a treat for you today? Now I'm outside Hall 2 and this is the DMG Mori City. Let's go and have a look inside. Now there's no less than 39 CNC machines, 21 automation solutions. This place is absolutely incredible. It's huge. And in fact, this DMG Mori City, I've got to show you this. This is a map of the city detailing all of the highlights. Like I said, 39 high-end machines, 4 world premieres, 21 automation solutions. So let's go meet with some of my colleagues that I've met before in Fronton. Let's just have a look at this as well. They're claiming this is the home of technology. So let's go and meet up with Cornelius. We're going to find out a little bit of detail about what they're actually showing. There's 4 pillars specifically that they're actually showcasing here at the event. Cornelius.
Hello, good morning,
to see you.
Paul.
Good to see you again. Last time I saw you was in Fronton.
yeah. And nice to see you now here in Hannover, in our DMG Mori City. So well, welcome.
This place is absolutely incredible. We're going to do a full tour, and we're going to look at some of the world premieres and the highlights. As we do that, if the cameraman wants to go in front of us so that we can we can actually tour the stand. Cornelius, what is the theme here this week?
Well, our topic is DMG Mori City, home of technology, and above this is machining transformation. So meaning that our customers has to transform their way of machining, their way of handling processes, digitization, and that is based on 4 columns. It's overall the machining transformation. And then we have process integration as a very important topic, automation, and of course also digital transformation, and last but not least, it's green transformation. So sustainability, of course, a very important topic, and we try to highlight this in between our machines. So we reduced a little bit number of machines, but increased number of automations and of course technology.
Okay, now it's very much like a city. If you come to this stand this week, we got streets, we got signposts, we got the Celos X factory, we got the Future Avenue, which we're walking up now, digital twin corner. So much to see, so let's keep moving. So we talk about these 4 pillars. In today's manufacturing environment, how important is it to practice these things and to really look in detail at what you're showing?
So for example, looking at automation, so what I mentioned in my training session for our area sales managers, automation is absolutely key. So without automation, I think our customers cannot be successful in the future. So that is how we enable them to drive their machines and to run their machines up to 6,000-7,000 hours, spindle hours per year, best case.
Really?
Yeah, so that is possible, and their automation is definitely needed. Without that, it's impossible. Yeah.
Okay, now how long does it take you to build, a stand like this? I mean, you're taking the whole hall, I assume, aren't you? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks with many of engineers building up this hall with our DMG Mori City. So it was really a big.
And how many people will you expect to see here, do you think, during this 5-day show or 6-day show?
Yeah, so, well, I guess it will be around about 10,000 here, registered customers, what we expect here at the show this week,
Okay,
Saturday.
So shortly we're going to look at some of the world premieres. Remember, if you want to watch all of our live streams, visit emo.mtdcnc.com. We're here all week at EMO, streaming from stands like this. Corny, how was it yesterday? Was it busy? I mean,
it was quite busy. It was a good start. So for a Monday, it was quite okay. It was not on the level as 4 years ago, but it was absolutely okay. And from 9 o'clock onwards, crowded here, especially in our hall 2. So where you are also welcome, of course, anytime. So please visit us here.
You have to visit this place. Now let's go and look at some of the technology. Cornelius, let's start with the DMU 65H here. Monoblock machine, which I'm assuming is a Fronton build.
Yes, that is a Fronton 5-axis machining center with horizontal spindle, and the main point is, of course, not the spindle, it's the combination, the total installation. We have here our PH cell twin. So pallet handling, what is capable to be used then for 2 machines. So we have 65H and on the other end a DMU 50, and both are served with a pallet handling in the middle.
Okay, so what's interesting here is what we're saying, Cornelius. We've got 2 machines, we've got a horizontal 5-axis here, And we've got another 5-axis machining
On
centre.
the other side, yeah, a little bit smaller one.
All being fed by this PH cell here. So how many pallets have we got in here, Cornelius? How many pallets?
Yeah, so the PH cell twin, it's up to 30 pallets we can handle there. It's in 2 rows in the rack, and then we can handle different sizes of pallets also for the different kind of machines. Yeah.
So what's the oh man, look at this shark. Hey, you wouldn't want to get your fingers in that. That's pretty sharp. What's this illustrating though? Is this showing companies that they don't need to buy an automation system for each machine, and it can have one shared?
Yeah. So one automation system shared. So for less costs for the automation and to increase for both machines at the same time with just one automation, the productivity of their production there. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter whether you're controlling it from this control or the other control.
Yeah. So we have here the pellet master, who is then handling the pellets for both machines, and of course you can individually operate then the machines themselves, and you have very nice ergonomics as you see here. The setup station operator is setting up here the new parts and has a clear view into the window and into the working area of the DMU50.
And clearly there must be commonality between the pallet systems, because...
Of course, the clamping system is the same, also the dimensions of the clamping system, but that is no problem, so that can be adjusted on both machines, and nevertheless, you can handle different sizes of pellets.
Okay, let's have a look at this. I've seen this machine before. You've got to see this. This is the NT.
NTX 500.
Now, is this a world premiere as well? Or this?
Yeah. That's a world premiere as well. So for
if we can get the camera into the machine, because this is quite critical. I know we've got a lot of people that want to actually take a look at this, like ourselves. But we're talking here about a twin spindle machine.
A turn mill machine with a milling spindle integrated, tool magazine on the other side, where you then can exchange the coupler machines.
I love the size of this head. Look at the size of that head. Does that pack a punch? How do you get all of the mechanics and the gearing?
Yeah, so that is the so-called compact master. So the naming is already the key to the design itself. It's very compact design, nevertheless quite powerful to be able to use also quite serious milling operations there and integrate that.
What this means to me is it actually, you can, as that's indexing or turning through 180 degrees, it means you've got a very small, compact head, and you can get a maximum working envelope, can't you?
Compact head, compact working area, a turret additional, so that you can do simultaneously different operations on the machine, and that integrated with the workpiece handling from the side. So that is important.
So here, this is where we're feeding the machine. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't you have a bar feed on this too? So could you?
That is also possible to have a bar feeder, of course, but in that case it's for workpiece handling. Yeah. So for cubicle or round workpieces, and of course also here the target to keep the machine running 24/7. So that is the key.
Okay. So for me, medical sector would be a perfect environment for a machine like this, wouldn't it?
Exactly right.
What other sectors? What other kinds of parts? Quite complex parts.
Complex 5-axis machine parts, medical industry, of course. Yeah.
And the fact we've got the tool changer here means that we can load the tools very easily.
Next to the working area.
Very easy to handle everything within the machine. Let's move on to the net. I mean, there's so much to see on this stand. That's 39 machines. As I said earlier, we'll be streaming live from EMO all week. You can visit emo.mtdcnc.com to see all of our live streams. Cornelius, getting very busy here mid-morning on the Tuesday. This machine here, similar.
That is an AMR system, so handling as autonomous mobile robot, tools and workpieces. Okay. So the combination of tools and workpieces, from the one side it's the tool handling into the machine, from the other side the workpieces to...
That's fantastic. So basically here, this is like an AGV, isn't it? This will move, it will go and pick up tools.
Pick up tools here, and on the other side, and as you can see here, we have also built in a small obstacle, so it can of course also pass obstacles. And
that's like a bump in a road. You get those in cities.
So that is in the industry production area standard, let's say. Yeah.
So work holding as well. You could change work holding. Is that possible? Work holding as well as the as changing tools and stuff like that. I'm assuming that is all within the scope of what you could do.
Yeah, you could do. You could do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Let's check out this. Now this, I know this, Cornelius, the INH63.
INH63.
This is a world premiere.
That is a world premiere from our colleagues in Japan. So it's also 5-axis horizontal machining center, so similar to the 65H we saw before, but that is more made for more robust machining, HSK 100 in the standard, spindle with 800 Newton meters, and cubic workpieces.
Just over a meter, I'm guessing? About a meter?
Yeah, about a meter. So it's 1,040 millimeter, the workpiece diameter, and 1,000 height, 1,000 kilograms. So easy to remember.
And how does this differ, though? How does this differ from some of the other models that you've got? And I don't know whether the cameraman can get into the machine now.
Yes, of course.
How is this different? How is the INH different from some of the other models?
As I mentioned, it's for heavy machining build. So we have, for example, double ball screws in all axes, so high accurate, the swivel rotary table inside, horizontal machining with a horizontal spindle for heavy machining there.
And if the cameraman can head down this way, we can actually see this is kind of casting. Is this an illustration of the kind of industries, the kind of parts
yes,
that you're going to be machining?
Some samples from automotive business now, but of course aerospace is as well possible, and we will also have on this machine what is known from the front-end products very well, the mill turn function in the future next year that will come also for this machine. Yeah.
Okay, Cornelius, come with me this way.
Yeah. Okay.
With this being the DMG Mori City, and we talk about the 4 pillars, machining, transformation, which street do you live on? Which street do you live on? Have you got a house on it?
So the MX Broadway. So machining transformation. So there, that is what I like most because they are the most products from the front-end factory. As we see here, a completely new solution for automation, our AMR 2000. So that is made here for tool handling.
Okay.
So we have here a small rack. Could also be much bigger, of course, in the setup area of the tools. And from here, we transport the tools with this AMR system automatically into the machine.
So this is an AGV as well.
That is an AGV.
This is going to move over to here, pick up these tools, and then load those tools into the machine.
Into the machine, yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like you've got enough tooling capacity in the machine. Do you need more? Why would you need more?
Yeah, so that is the topic, not just changing workpieces or pellets is important to keep the machine running, also tools, of course, or even removal of chips or material handling in general. So that is the peripheral things have also to be automated, and that is a key point to supply the machine with new tools then.
Just to
take out the worn tools. What we are machining here is, for example, as a sampled titanium, and there you have, of course, a very high tool wear and have to exchange frequently tools, and there the key is to drive the machine manless in the night shift over the weekend to really realize this 24/7.
Totally get it. Takes out any risk. Means you're not going to come in the morning and find that the machine is stopped because there's no need for it to stop because you've got enough tooling.
And just one additional comment, so it's 24 tools we can handle then with this AGV up to 30 kilograms. So as you see, this boring bar, what is there inside, it's even not ergonomic for an operator to load this manually, and that can be done automatically with the AMR system here.
Okay, so let's keep walking down. We always have to look left and right here, don't we? Zebra crossing, I like it. What's the restaurants like in DMG Mori City? Are they good?
They are very good, yeah, of course. Yeah, so we have the garden restaurant, of course, the Japanese style is there a little bit, and also office cafe, for example. So. Yeah.
What about for English people? Do you have a fish and chip shop?
No, not really this time. Yeah.
Okay, now I want to say thank you very much, Cornelius. We're now going to catch up with your colleague shortly.
So may I
Mr.
show you just one standard automation, because what we saw now is the high-end automation. So over there we have the PHCell 800, what is also world premiere. Just
let's
a short,
let's go to that one quickly.
Short look at that.
Bring Mr. Jung
because
up.
that is the standard, similar to that what we saw with these two machines, but for bigger workpieces, and that is for one machine, 800 kilogram workpiece weight or handling weight.
So this is the DMU 65 monoblock.
65 second generation with the PHCell 800. So that is a world premiere in terms of automation. as standard solution. Very modular, simple,
Did I
and
see
flexible.
this one up front? I saw this one up front.
The small brother, the 300, and now we have the family 300, 800, 2000. So always the weight is name
notes the model.
Giving. Yeah, yeah.
When this, you can see it on camera now. When that turns, because it does turn, doesn't it? With this machine isn't just a 5-axis machine; it turns too.
Yeah. Of course.
Full flexibility, and the pH cell. If the cameraman wants to come out now and be able to look at the pH cell to the right, you'll be able to see that is the loading station where all the pallets are. How many pallets are in there?
Up to 30 pallets.
Up to 30 pallets.
Also here, up to 30 pallets. So it's 630 by 630, the pallets dimension on this installation here, but also there we are flexible. So we start with 6 pallets up to 60. So the key is that customer can really specify to his needs, to his individual needs. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Cornelius, I thank you very much for your time. I'm going to go and meet with your colleague. Can I take this microphone off you?
Course.
And I'm going to shake your hand because
Paul,
I have enjoyed today. Thank you.
Hope to see you in Fronten at the open house then next time again in January.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Cornelius. Okay, what a fantastic oversight into some of the machine tools here. Mr. Junger, nice to meet you. I'm Paul.
Harry Junger, Bob, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now, we've just had a brilliant, you got a lot to live up to with Cornelius. Wow, that was fantastic. But I'm sure you will, because you're going to tell us about some of the other world premieres that you've got here on this stand before we close this live stream. So shall we start with what we've got behind us?
Yeah, please. Thank you very much for this opportunity. As you maybe heard several times, DMG Mori is shaping the future of manufacturing, and thereby the CTX line is playing a significant role. On this turn mill machine, with let's say 4 pillars, we are really doing the next level. That means process integration, really in total. Main spindle, sub spindle. We can do the turning, the milling. We can do also gearing. We can do grinding. That means also these tailor-made special machines in the future are not anymore needed. So you can do really complete machining in one setup with this different wide range of technologies.
I love your enthusiasm. It's infectious, and you're right to be enthusiastic. This is an incredible piece of technology. Look at this actual cutting demonstration here as well. To me, this just illustrates what you can achieve with a machine like this. Off-center milling, obviously all of the turning, and like you said, so many features on a part you can complete in one hit.
Absolutely. And you get really in one setup a finished part. And what is the second point is, for all, process integration is the first thing. The second thing is, most of the customers are suffering about people. We have for all these machines these standard automations. Yeah. Maybe I've seen it with Cornelius on the milling machines. Yeah. We have the same for workpiece automations. And what is very important, the third thing, is how to program such a machine. The first time that we now present as a world premiere the 3D shop turn. The 3D shop turn means you can load a 3D part in the control, and to make numbers meaningful, you can reduce by 80% the programming time, 80%. Wow. And the fourth point is the green mode, because everybody is talking about how to reduce CO2. And you can, with all these components we have integrated, also 30% less consumption
of energy
by the same performance of the machine.
So to see this, you need to come here this week or talk to DMG Mori globally. 30% saving in energy, that's some saving, especially with costs these days. Here, we've just got a couple more machines to look at briefly, Mr. Junger. This is a CLX 450 TC with automation as well.
With automation, with a stocker, and especially standard automations, with this easy programming, is really a fit for these small customers, the job shoppers, because there's no need for special control programming. You can use it. You can learn in 1 hour. You can learn in 1 hour. Everybody can.
Even me.
Yeah, even you.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
It's really easy. It's a drag and drop, as you know it from the iPhone.
So
sorry.
Simple to use. That's right. Let's move this way. I'm just conscious of time here, Mr. Junger. I want to then close this out on 2 other machines that are here and the world premiere. We got CTX 450 and the other CTX machine. What is that one?
Yeah, this is the 550. This is the bigger one. But as I mentioned, the CTX line really plays a significant role. What I first show you is this turn mill. It's with the TC. The TC at the end of the name, tool changer. Here we have this typical turret lathe, but also on these machines we show really outstanding performance now with this new CTX world premieres. Also complete machining, main spindle, sub spindle, but the turret is also with 10,000 RPM.
10,000 RPM?
Yeah, it's near to a milling spindle.
Okay.
The only thing what you can do is change the tools. You have this.
But you've got 10,000 RPM. So
10,000 RPM.
yeah,
So really
pretty
power.
much high-speed machining as
Absolutely,
well as power?
absolutely. It's a powerful machining also for drilling and milling. So therefore, it's a complete higher level what you can do on this typical turret lathe.
Yeah. When I consider what I used to use many, many years ago, you would never, ever imagine you could achieve such results on a turning centre for milling, would you? Doesn't matter whether it's softer materials or harder materials, these machines are very capable. And just before we close this off, and we're going to, if you want to come this way, Mr. Junger, in fact, we can stay this way. From your perspective, the DMG Mori City, this is something else, isn't it, this week? What a place to be able to demonstrate your machines.
Sorry,
That's okay. I was going to say, DMG Mori City, an incredible stand that you've got here.
Yeah.
A few final words from you about, what people can expect to see if they come here this week.
I'm totally convinced, and therefore I'm totally motivated. We have a setup for the manufacturing industry here. You have to come to this booth because we show all the disciplines from milling, from turning, from complete machining, and what I mentioned, these 3-4 pillars. Process integration, we totally can show it on different levels. This energy consumption, that means green mode, this issue automation, and all these issues in combination. I think this is really, it's outstanding. You have to come here. You have to come here, and definitely when you are here, there is no need to go to another booth, to be honest.
There is so much to see here. Hall 2 at EMO this week 2023. Now to catch up with all of our live streams, you can go to emo.mtdcnc.com. And we've got a real busy day ahead of us, but this has been a great place to start. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Junger.
It was a pleasure for me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.